Greetings and hallucinations to my fellow FAF players out there. I have another Wonder game for you. This is currently, I think, the most overplayed map, second only to Settins. I think Wonder has replaced Gap as holder of that title, and we've got some familiar names up here in the top right corner, so if you want some variety, play some different maps and send me the replays. You can't complain about being tired of Wonder if you're not sending me replays on different maps. Although, Wonder, I must say, is much more active than Gap of Rohan, so generally speaking, you don't see real boring games on this map, and that is an excellent thing. On the northern side, we have Blodier, TGX Legend Lore, the staple in teen games, Holosis, and Swiss Cow. Very interesting name there, sir. On the southern team, we have Arrow 24, Pink Zoria. Oh, no, wait. Blodier is on the south. SWAT is on the north. I thought that was very odd balance-wise to put two of the highest-ranking players on one team, but there are two purples. That is what the problem is. And in the air slot is Riddick. I know you guys are familiar with the meta and the build orders on Wonder, so I will not go into any detail on that. Pinky Zoria running forward along with Holosis to try to grab that Omni. It looks like the northern team is going to get the majority of that mass, though, because he was a little earlier walking to front. As usual, we have a little bit of aggression around the outside edge. There is a flare headed over to the side from Swiss Cow that is going to try to skirt around the back and kill off some engineers. And then it looks like we had an early Mantis. That is probably a denial tool just to be sure that Blodier didn't sneak something by. This is going to be Blodier versus TGX Legend Lore. I am sure most of the action is going to be down here in this corner. Pinky Zoria picking up some more reclaim on the way back. Manual reclaim out the wazoo, and then back to the center to pick up all of these rocks. There is a ton of reclaim on Wonder to be had. You need multiple engineers. My goodness, that's a successful flare. Killing off a couple of engineers, evading a tank before finally getting snatched up. All of the map is completely full of rocks and trees and wrecks and boulders and all manner of tasty, yummy mass that you need to grab as quickly as you can possibly get your tractor claws on it. This is a game changer if one team is reclaiming and the other is not. You're going to see very high reclaim numbers from all players. You can see we're already only at 4 minutes. We've already got 2K reclaim from Blodier, and it looks like 1,000 to 1,500 for most of the other players. Swiss Cow lagging slightly behind, but Swiss Cow has already pushed Tech 2 land. We're at 5 minutes into the game, and we already have a Tech 2 factory on the field. Blodier as well. And let's see any others. Swiss Cow and Blodier look like the only ones so far. We have a gun upgrade from Arrow, it looks like. Yes, it is. Going for the highly aggressive tactics he is versus Swiss Cow. So this is going to be interesting to see. Already have an Oblivion up. Arrow is shedding health like a madman. Who needs health when you can potentially kill a player? But I think he might have pushed it a little too far. Dodge, no. He is going up in flames. That is the first kill of the game. TGX Legend Lore throwing out a, that's an oops. Yes, yes it was. Oblivions are very hard on ACUs that get too close. You never, ever want to get caught in that situation. We have a little engineer on a transport. Not sure what he's doing. That is a Tech 2 engineer. Probably going to set up a tac snipe. That would be my guess. I'm not sure if there is enough room. No, he's going to bet on the fact that no one will build a radar. Not a safe bet when you're building in between two 1,700 and 2,000 player. I really doubt that a 2,000 player is not going to have radar. Alright, that radar is just barely not going to cover, so good placement from SWAT. We're going to have to see if that turns into anything. Pinky Zoria is pushed to the right, trying to deny this expansion from White. White is doing his absolute best not to give that mass over to the other team. He is pushing. Oh, that is a double gun upgrade. That is range and damage. That is a very lethal combination. It outranges all of the other gun upgrades and can put you in a nasty situation quickly. That is going to be a very good area denial tool as long as he does not get sniped off. That is the danger here. This is Aeon Air. Why do you have a Tech 2 land factory? Why? There is no reason to have a Tech 2 land factory. You're not producing land. You didn't need Tech 2 engineers because you could have built Tech 2 engineers out of the air factory. That is a mobile missile launcher. It looked like a TAC launcher to me initially, but it is a mobile missile launcher. Somehow SWAT has gotten engineers all the way over to the front, probably with that transport over there, and he is trying to scoop up all of the reclaim he can possibly get his hands on, which is generally the best thing that you can do. This is going to be horrible for the Southern team. When you lose a player and then on top of that you lose the reclaim from that player, that is horrible. Very horrible situation to be in. TGX Legend Lore is pushing forward a little bit more than you would think is healthy, and he has made a TAC launcher and he's killing off mass extractors, which is no, the TAC snipe has been caught. See, this is a bad idea. I would not have done that if my teammate was already building a TAC snipe over here, because not only does that mean this player will start building TAC defense, but it also means that there's more likely to be a scout over here. So all in all, you're basically screwing your teammate over by preempting his plans. Being Aeon is an amazing thing versus a Cybern TAC launcher, because it's the only TMD that completely negates these Cybern TACs, the dreaded split that allows some damage to sneak by the other faction's TMD. We have Tech 3 Air. SWAT has done it. He has 13,000 reclaim as compared to Riddick's 5,000 and hard power stall. He's trying to get RAS off of 2 T2 power generators after fully upgrading and capping almost all of his mass extractors. That was a mistake. Should have dealt with the little bit slower approach and gone for that third Tech 2 P-Gen. It would have done your eco massive amounts of good. You can see just creeping on that upgrade. Alrighty, Tech 3 out. Harbies for Blowdeer. I know Blowdeer is a huge fan of Harbies because he uses them all the time, every time. Titans out for Holosis, and it looks like Swiss Cow is still sitting on Tech 2, but mainly that's because of aggression. He has been pushing like a madman this entire game, and it has paid off for his team so far. He does have the Commander Shield and a Mobile Shield Gen with him, and a few Tech 2 units as well. I think if the Southern team swarmed him with everything that they had and this combat ACU, they could probably kill him. Mercy's coming in, but there's flak. Flying directly over the flak. That is going to save his comm, at least temporarily. The flak is gone now. There is no anti-air in the area. Couple of Mercies stored up, but it is now far too late to go after that Commander. Titan trying to sneak around the outside edge, but it will fail. Got Tech 3 artillery out, bombarding that position of Legend Lores, and sadly the Cybern shields and point defense cannot hold up to a pounding like that. There is no way to hold it. Harvey's closing in on TGX's comm. There is no way he's going to survive this. And kaboom! TGX Legend Lore is off the field. The game just got a little more even. Blowdeer taking out his opponent, so the map has shifted clockwise. We now have just about split 50-50 map control. It has just shifted over one slot. TGX telling his teammates to make Percivals. I think that would be a very good plan against these Harbies. Percivals will stop Harbies in their track every time, all the time. And don't really have any issues there. Aggressive air fight going down. SWAT taking the initiative against the other air player, wiping out the ASF, so there's nothing to stop these strap bombers, and coming in for the Commander. When you lose your air player in a team game, bad things are going to happen. Blowdeer pushing forward with his Harbies. There's nothing up here that can stop this. Just started a GC. Gonna push out Restorers now. I would be pushing out Tech 2 gunships. You already have air control, and Tech 2 gunships have far, far greater damage per mass. Oh, excellent dodge by Blowdeer. Got action going on separate sides of the map. He got under the shield, got Tech 3 anti-air out. And oh my goodness, Blowdeer snipes off SWAT. No, no way. I did not think they were going to be able to come back from that, but now it is 2 versus 2, and Blowdeer is still in the game. We have got to see some Percivals come out for Holosas. That is the only thing that can save them now. Oh, so many Tech 3 artillery and Harbies just destroying all of the resources over here. Swiss Cow looks like he's making another last-ditch dive into Pinky Zoria's base. Pinky Zoria pulling an upgrade. Not sure what that is, but we will check it in just a second. Like I said before, I think if he had pushed Tech 2 gunships and some Tech 1 point defense, I think he could have survived that easily. SWAT definitely made the wrong choice going for those restores. The only reason to build Restorers is to have some ground damage while maintaining air control, and he had already killed the other air players, so there's no reason to worry about air control. So you want to go for the higher damage units, which would be the Tech 2 gunships. I mean, we're talking probably, I have not calculated it exactly, but I think a good ballpark figure would be 2.5 times the damage per mass, possibly 3 times the damage per mass, as opposed to Restores. Titans coming in for these Harby. Oh no, those are Harbies versus Harbies. My bad. That is white, not blue. Those Percivals are going to get taken down, unfortunately, due to sadly insufficient numbers. The Harby Swarm is going to win this day. However, there are Tech 3 point defense for area denial up here. The Harbies will have to stay away ever so slightly, and there are also Demolishers on the case. Have a little flanking maneuver here by some pillars that is going to deny a little bit of eco, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to get a whole lot done. Going to kill off these power storages over here. But again, I don't think much is going to be accomplished in the way of a comeback in that manner. Blowdeer getting an upgrade. That is probably second RAS, I would think. Lots of reclaim going on down here. That was a Tech 3 upgrade that we were seeing over here. Where is the commander? Where is the commander? There's, nope, that was Comm Shield. But he's getting another upgrade, which is probably Tech 3, judging by the arm it is going on. And yes, those strats did almost kill him. He was down to around 1,000 health. I would call that a close call. Alrighty. Finally some Tech 3 production in force from Swiss Cow. Saw a few Harbies up here, but it looks like he has finally switched the majority of his build power over to Tech 3 units. Harbies, sniper bots, and the likes coming down towards his position. Not a very wise choice building a Tech 2 power generator right on the front lines. I understand needing power, but it would be much better to build it back in the base. You have high-tech level factories back here. Could have popped out a couple of Tech 2 engineers to fill your needs before you started that upgrade. But everyone makes mistakes. It is a game. Should probably not get too flustered about it. Alrighty, Harby push along with that commander back at full health, has the shield, and the Harbies are going to go down to Tech 3 point defense fire. I don't think there's enough over here. Plus there is a GC. Blowdeer is going to mop the floor with that ACU. Overcharge, overcharge. Tech 3 point defense, Tech 2, and a GC. It is all just too much for that poor little ACU. Swiss Cow has gone down. And here follows the complete and total disintegration of the northern team. Unless, by some miracle, the Percy Swarm can do the job that the other 4 players could not. Other 3 players could not. I'm used to 5 versus 5 Wonder. This is actually the 4 versus 4 original map, which I don't see get played too often. Alright, that GC coming in on the north side of the base. Going to do some wrecking, trying to build a fat boy over here, but I don't think that was the greatest choice on Earth. Although, what else can you do when everyone is dead? Rushing those Titans in to try to deal a little bit of damage. The Percival striking from a distance, trying to go directly after that ACU, but that was a mistake. And all of the power has gone down. Alas, that looks like game. There is a second Galactic Colossus, and I don't think there's enough to stop the second one. Fat Boy is building as fast as his little ACU can push it, but when you only have 137 mass income, there is only so fast that it can go. Swarm of Harbies, a GC, we've got artillery bombarding from a distance, no hope of getting air in to save the day. Reclaiming this Galactic Colossus up here, but the Harbies have arrived. That is going to be game. Well done by both teams. I can understand why everyone likes to play Wonder, because it has a lot of mass, a lot of reclaim, and a lot of action. But I'm ready to see another map come to be played this much. Alrighty guys, that is going to wrap it up for me today. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you will tune in again next time for the next cast.